iPads, you have the option to access Canvas through the Canvas app, which is what I'm going to show you how to use today. You can click on the Canvas app and you'll log in. And once you're there, you'll see this screen, which we call your dashboard. You should see all of your classes or your students' classes listed here on the dashboard. If you don't, you can click the gear and you want the star to be filled in next to each one of their classes. You can also click on that star to deselect a class. But you should be looking at all of your classes. You can change the color of these cards by clicking on the pencil and choosing a different color. This will show up on the calendar, which we'll look at in just a second. I'm going to change this one back so it's not the same color, but you can click on those pencils and change the color if you want to. There's also the groups button here, which your student might use in some of their classes, but for the most part, we're looking here at courses. Down at the bottom of the app, we have a few different choices. Courses is there on the left. That will take you back to this page. We also have the calendar button, which is fantastic. This is a page where it will show what is due on different days. So any assignment that has a due date will show up here. And if you notice, it will be color-coded on the calendar based on the color you've chosen for that card. You can click on the assignments there. This is one for my class. You click and it will take you there automatically. There's also a to-do list at the bottom with all the assignments that haven't been turned in. There's notifications, which pop up when a teacher creates an assignment or grades an assignment. And messages are there too, where teachers or other students can send messages through the app. So you can click on one of these course cards to get to that page. This is mine. And here we have the home page, which has a list of assignments. Primarily, we'll work through the modules button. So you'll click on modules, and then you can click on any of those modules to find more information. For example, this one is called How Do I, and it has different videos and information of how to do things on the iPads. There are also quizzes and assignments. The assignments that are grayed out are locked. That means we're done with those. So the ones that have black text, you can click on those. Those are active assignments. There are also grades here where you'll see any of the grades that have been posted by your teacher for different assignments. You can click there to see those. There's also the quizzes button where you can access any quizzes. This is a quick place to go if we're taking a quiz in class to check here. And you can click on the Files button over on the left-hand side to access any course files. This includes all the links to documents and things that have been put in the course. We don't use this much, but it's there if you need it. For my class and for a lot of your classes, if you go to announcements, you can find lesson plans. So if you go to announcements, I put my lesson plans there for the week, and you can see what's coming up. If you missed a day, what the assignments were, you can see what you need to check for. I also have put links here for the collections. We know how to use the online textbook, but this is backup if your Wi-Fi is not working. So you can click on the textbook and hit that share button at the top, and then choose export to iBooks. And if you click on that, it will import it into iBooks, and you can access that even if your Wi-Fi is not working or you don't have internet access. You can do the same thing with these PowerPoints, and this is true for any PowerPoint or any PDF that you can export this way. You'll hit that share button and then go to copy to Keynote, and that will save a copy in Keynote that you can use, which is great, even if your Wi-Fi is down. If you're turning in an assignment, so for example, we made iMovies in this class. To turn that in, you would find the assignment, click on that, and then you have these tabs at the top. You want to click on Submission, And I don't see anything here, which means I have not turned it in. So I'm going to click on Turn In. It'll usually give you some options. If I were wanting to turn in a text entry, for example, I would click on that, type in the text box. I would put my response. And then once you've done that, you'll click the Submit button. And if it's successfully submitted, you'll see the file there. So this says text submission. If you're not happy with that, you can hit Turn It In again. And then once it's graded, you can click on Grade, and it will show you what your score is on that particular assignment. And those are our Canvas app basics.